everybody, welcome to How To by Provisions Market Table in Orange, Virginia. Our first in a series of multiple for 2021. The very first one is going to be how to cook a filet mignon. Everyone is stuck at home doing their thing and housebound. A lot of people are housebound. So you guys get groceries, good groceries from here, from other local, small places, small businesses, ideally. So we're going to do filet mignon. Filet mignon is a cut off the beef tenderloin. So it goes like this right here. This is your beef tenderloin, and off the animal itself. This is a cow. And off the back here on the cow, it's on the inside of the spine. That being said, it's a not very well worked muscle, so it's nice and tender. It is the Cadillac of beef as far as a lot of people are concerned. So I start with this. Commercially, this is how we get beef tenderloins. This is $1.89. Don't worry about the numbers. Go to Purveyor or your market and tell them that you want a filet mignon about 6 ounces. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. 6 ounces is great. So I took a tenderloin just like this and trimmed it down into this right here. So right here is about 5.5 to 6 ounces of a gorgeous little piece of steak. It's very lean. As you can see right here, there's very little fat running through it, so it takes to cooking with fat very well. We're going to cook this in butter and oil, but let's talk about this here right here. I've got kosher salt. I'm turning my heat on real quick on my pan. I use cast iron pans. I like the way they sear. There's no bad chemicals in the metals, anything like that. It gives you a little bit of iron in your diet too, right? So we're going to take our filet mignon, right here, it's trimmed down, and seasoned a little bit of oil, just a little skim to coat it. There, on both sides. Towel right here. Kosher salt, generously, the kosher salt, very generously, on both sides. Gonna pat that in, on this side as well. Salt and fresh ground black pepper. And you've got your choice right here at this point. Our pan's getting hot. You can take dried rosemary, and what I do, I've got rosemary growing in my backyard, so I just trim it occasionally. It gets huge. Trim it, let it dry naturally, and then shred it down into leaves. You can take this and crush it in here right now, like that. I'm going to do both for this demonstration, just so show you either way you can do it. Some nice flavors can develop right there. Right there as well. So that's one option. Or in our pan, which is nice and hot, I use extra virgin olive oil and sunflower oil blend, and I also use full unsalted butter. Alright, so we're going to watch butter, foams. And so you can see it again as the foam subsides. So we're going to die right now. Take our seasoned filet, and we take rosemary and garlic. This is fresh rosemary, and I stuck it with the garlic cloves. You could go this route, just like that. Throw this in the pan. But we're going to go both routes actually. So that garlic and rosemary is going to perfume and season the filet a little bit. And what we're looking for is a nice crispy sear. That meat's going to caramelize, remove the moisture from the outside, and concentrate the natural sugars that are already in the beef itself. There's natural sugars in every food we eat, just different forms, There's natural sugars in everything, all the foods that we eat, just different amounts, okay? So right now, when you cook this at home, it's going to be spectacular. You're going to make a mess. Plan on making a mess, it's the best way to do it. So smoke coming off of there, there's oil flying, but that's good. That means you're doing it right. Make sure your pan's nice and hot. I've got screaming high heat right now. If you do it at home, medium high should be fine for you. But make sure your pan is hot before you put any form of fat in there. I'd suggest oil, some sort of oil, butter, combination like I just did. If you're not crazy about butter, you have dairy issues, just go ahead and use oil. I would not use vegetable oil. I wouldn't use soybean oil or anything like that. Canola oil, it's up to you. All right, so now what we're gonna do, show you this right here. That's starting to color. The rosemary's starting to color. So flip it over. That gorgeous caramelization right there. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to take this right here, the rosemary and garlic, set it on top of the beef. I'm going to take this whole pan right here, and put it in a 400-degree oven, preheat 400-degree oven, and I'm looking for about medium rare. On filet mignon, I don't suggest above medium rare. The lower the temperature, the better, I think. I like mine warm red center, warm red. So that means it's still very nice and unctuous. All right, so we take this, 400-degree oven, and we'll give it 4 minutes. All right, so classically, beef goes with red wines. Okay. The heavier the wine, the more depth. It's going to bring out a lot more flavor on that beef, depending on the quality. Always use good quality. Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a very nice one that we carry. This is a red blend. This is a lovely, lovely red blend. A little bit lighter. If you like lighter red wines and still want red meat, this would be a nice one. Shiraz. I love Shiraz. This is a spectacular one that I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy. And the last one is Grenache. All sorts of spice in this one. This goes very well because you've got that nice fresh ground black pepper on the filet itself, and it's going to pick up in the spices of Grenache, excuse me. All right. Here at Provisions, we try and use local as much as possible. Local meats, local lambs, poultry, pork, whatever local we can get. During the summertime, I've got people bringing me vegetables left and right. It's spectacular. Love it. With the beef, specifically, foods for thought. We use them for our burgers on Saturday. We use them for our braised beef sandwich, and also use them for fillets. This one aside, this demonstration aside, we can get them. It's a special order. Tell me by Sunday, the previous Sunday, I'll have it ready for you in-house by that Tuesday afternoon. Local farms in Albemarle, Green, Madison, Fluvanna, Orange, all over the place, locally for us. Great guy, great products. Go to our provisions.market Instagram page and you can see our interview with Rob. Alright, so 4 minutes out, so what we're going to do, it's on a plate, and you're going to say, how do I know it's medium rare? Well, aside from sticking a thermometer in there, what you can do, and medium rare you're looking for, stick it dead center, I'll use this to point, stick it dead center, down to the bottom of the steak, pull it back slightly to about the middle of the whole steak, and you're looking for 120 degrees. That is medium rare, because as it sits and we let it rest for about 5 minutes, it's going to come up to 125. It's 5 degrees difference when you pull something out of the oven and let it rest. You always want to let it rest because right now, all those molecules are running around, all crazy. And if you cut into it right now, those molecules will still run around, they'll start leaking all the blood and proteins out. It's not really blood, but the proteins out. Okay, so we'll let her sit. Alternatively, you can squeeze on it, feel on it. Should have some give. It should feel like right about here on your hands. Relax your finger and your thumb. Right there. Okay. So we're gonna let her rest. Dab off the extra oil. Put that right there. So let's set this aside. And let her rest for about 5 minutes. She's so pretty. So pretty. doing right now, I'm using this rosemary, garlic as the garnish. It's an edible garnish. Alright, so our steak is rested about 5 minutes. So I'm cutting it nice and gently. I'll show you the temperature we have here. This right here is a gorgeous medium rare. We've got the red center right here. Nice caramelization around the outside. Good. Put your finger to it. Hands are clean. Finger to the back of it. It's nice and warm. Alright, so I've got some friends here. Make them nice little bite-sized pieces. And what we're going to do, we're going to take our garlic, some more rosemary. There. Stick that right there. Stick that right there. It's on. And that's how you cook the perfect Provisions Filet Mignon. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give Provisions Market Table a follow on Facebook and Instagram, listed in the description. Use hashtag EatLocalOrange to share your photo with us. See you next time. Thanks.